Hey everyone, we're Lori and Sarah from Into the Blue, and we are in a funny mood today. We were just talking about that off camera. So, Sarah, what are we doing today? You want to just tell everybody?
Today I'm having my Reiki Master attunement by Laurie.
I'm so excited.
We're
I
both
am.
very excited.
The energies have been lit. If anybody doesn't know what Reiki is or whatever, it's actually funny because one of our questions today is going to be connected to that. More synchronicities. But yeah, I'm a Reiki master. Sarah basically is. We're going to just kind of formalize this today, but we both have gone through Reiki 1, Reiki 2, and I've gone through master. So I'm going to now train and attune her. So it's really cool. I'm excited. It'll bring our channeling even deeper and stronger in our bond. So I'm super excited. But yeah, it has brought a lot of interesting energies this week.
As yeah, I'm a little nervous.
I'm like, let's go. As always.
And it was so funny because before we started recording, we both were holding a crystal. We didn't know each other was holding it, and we both raised it at the exact same time to show the other.
Literally, like,
Which is
I
so
want to show you
amazing.
something. And we both are like, crystals. Everybody got your crystals? It's funny because I've told Sarah that off camera, like that's something that I do. I always have to be fidgeting and holding something when I'm channeling, talking, reading, or whatever. So she never really sees what I'm holding off camera. Last time it was our koala. It was cola. But yeah, I have a chrysocolla malachite crystal. And then what do you have?
I have a snowflake obsidian.
It's very
Yeah.
fancy.
All right. Well, let's get started then.
Let's get started.
I feel so much tickling right at the crown. It's like I want to scratch. Like, oh boy.
I just feel giddy. Oh man, when you opened the records, it was seeing like an okay sign from someone that was like, okay, here we go. So not sure what that was about. It
Hey.
felt like Maitland, like a little kid. It felt young energy.
My aunt has been around today, so that wouldn't not surprise me.
She was around last night. Yep.
She says, I'm always around.
Hmm. Yeah, she's been very present.
Uh, um, oh, she's saying that she's helping to support me in my Reiki Master achievement. Thank you.
Yep.
She goes, I'm so excited. Yes.
That's how she was last night. She was super giddy and she was talking about the third eye energy I've been feeling and that we've been pulling through this week. And she was like, there's a lot of clairvoyancy activation going on. So she was affirming all of that as well. So,
Okay, thank you, Maitland. So let's ask to speak to the Pleiadian group of 9.
whoa, that was a big zoom. Holy cow. You barely got that out of your mouth and I zoomed.
It's very light.
Yep.
So again, I'm seeing like a stadium type situation again, but like
Yeah.
something interesting is happening because I see like all of the people there, all the entities, like are all like glowing like a white light. It kind of reminds me of like a pop concert on Earth where everyone's like shining their light all at once.
Yeah.
Like that's what I'm seeing. Um,
It's looking like to me it's in Harry Potter where they go to that World Cup Quidditch thing. It's on a big, big scale. It's not just like at the school. It's the huge one, where they've climbed up into like really high seats. I'm seeing that imagery.
okay. It's saying greetings and welcome. They're saying well done, the frequencies are increasing and
Mhm.
our channeling up is playing a part. Awesome.
Yeah. I heard something about the space frequencies when you said frequencies. I don't understand what the space part was about.
Like to elaborate on space frequencies?
Hmm.
I got all that is. We should narrow it
Mhm.
down.
Yeah, I saw like a radio signal, and then it was saying like the connection to multidimensionals, that frequency is like I saw like a real tight cord. So like that it's getting tighter, like it's getting not so bouncy, like it's a stronger, straighter wave.
Hmm.
For who? Let me ask, like for all of like for me and Sarah, or is this collectively? Like what's the point?
Yeah, they're saying for the collective.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Mm-hmm.
although they're saying that not everybody on Earth are aware, not everyone on Earth
Mm-hmm.
are vibrating high enough to be connected at this time. But the people who are aware, the people that are really uplifted, are managing to raise their vibrations across the whole of planet Earth.
Yeah, I'm hearing actually, I was seeing the Lionsgate portal on August 8th was saying like even for those that you were just referencing that aren't vibrating that high, that actually will be a day where you might notice that you're vibrating higher naturally. So for people who feel like they're not able to connect or tune in, it sounds like that day could be big. So I know this episode's going to air after Lionsgate, so this will be interesting for our viewers that are watching to see did they notice anything on that day. Um, Something they're going to be pouring in extra to make it, I guess, easier for connectivity.
So as you say about the Lionsgate portal, I'm seeing a feline Lyran.
Mhm.
Hello.
Yeah, I'm just seeing like the top, like I'm not seeing the full body yet.
yeah, like a head.
The
Yep.
head, big old mane.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Yes. Yeah, they're interesting. I mean, I think there are, I mean, tell me if I'm wrong. My understanding is that there's different, species, different types. But they look a bit like a lion from Earth,
Mhm.
but are different. Like it's kind of a kind of somewhere in between a lion and kind of a humanoid type.
Yeah. My head's really tingling on that on the right side. Power is right side is your power side, and that's I'm hearing like they're just very powerful and energetic, but there's also a gentleness to them. Like I'm just hearing like gentle giant. But yes, what I'm seeing is like a very like upright, like it's on two legs now. I'm seeing,
Yes,
um, but basically like yeah, feline uh, features, but like I don't want to say it's not humanoid. It's not the right word.
he's correcting you. Says it's he.
Mm, yeah, it's like I'm trying to figure out what that word is to kind of bridge this gap for people. Like what I'm seeing is, I know it sounds kind of cheesy to, was it the Thundercats? Like the 80s, of course they give me an 80s reference. Like how the Thundercats were like that. They had like, they looked like felines, but they were action figures.
I'm laughing because he's rolling his eyes when you say that.
Right? It's
He's
like
like, really?
I trying to get a good reference point here, and I'm like, oh, that's not it.
You're right that he has a really really great big mane, like it's
Mhm.
a whole thing.
Yeah.
Would you like to speak with us and share something? Yes, he says he's content to be a representative from the Lyran constellation.
Mhm.
They've come at this time to share about their relationship and connection to planet Earth. some of which is obvious and extensive, such as the cats and big cats of the planet. But there's a lot more behind the veil that he wishes to elaborate on. He has a quite a erudite lexicon language.
Do you see like him holding like it feels like a medallion or something? It feels like a necklace, like it's being held up. I don't know what that is about.
That's interesting because I actually saw him like holding like a staff, like almost like a spear type thing. Maybe does he have both?
Yeah, this looks like around the neck, like I with like the left. What is this? My left hand, like kind of pulling it forward of some like intertwined. It kind of to me looks like what's on the cover of the Neverending Storybook of that symbol. And but it feels like it's a necklace that he's wearing.
Yes, he says that the neckwear is symbolic and representative of the Lionsgate portal.
Ooh.
It is with purpose that he wears it, he says.
Is that something we can like utilize for our own, activating our own? Because I'm thinking of the Leo energy, lion energy of kind of that courage and standing strong. Like, is it connected to any of that?
Yes, yes. So he wears it. So he's saying that it's connected to the high heart chakra. So he wears it at that position to alleviate, to raise that particular chakra.
Makes sense. Like a Leo heart. You can always think of that lion's heart.
Yes, the lion's heart, as he's agreeing. Very much so. He says that we can wear necklace, such as what we're wearing necklaces, at this position, and but with the intention of having it connect to the Lionsgate portal energies. And that would be of
That
help.
feels really powerful.
He says.
I just got like off kilter when he said that. Like there's all this energy came in and I just kind of like felt myself rock back and forth. It felt very strong. I think I would highly encourage people to be doing that.
Do you get the impression that he is quite high up in the chain? Like it kind of feels like royalty or something like that.
Yeah.
I don't know if they have that. Do you have that?
He's definitely in a position of leadership. For
Yes,
sure.
yes. Yeah, he says that they in Lyra do not have monarchy like I'm suggesting, but yes, he is of
Ancient wisdom.
yes.
I'm getting a lot of that.
Yes, he's saying that he's in a position of authority to come and communicate with us today.
Yep. Serving as a representative, almost like a brand ambassador is kind of what I'm saying.
Yes. Well, whilst we have you, we might as well ask you the question that we have got about Lionsgate Portal. 1 second.
I literally just saw the PG9 like open up their hands and be like, yes, like proceed.
Okay, so we have a question that came in. How can we best use the Lionsgate energies through the month of August? And by the way, if anyone is not aware, the Lionsgate is the 8th of August. But can we ask you, how can we best utilize Lionsgate energies through the month of August? So obviously past the Lionsgate as well.
Yeah, I'm hearing August is a huge manifesting month. I keep seeing him say that. I kind of thought it was like tongue in cheek, I guess, but I kind of felt like a big roar, like a big lion's roar of like, let out, speak the manifestations into existence. This is a big month and a big time, and a big portal for activating those dreams, hopes, desires, but funneling those manifestations in. And then again, I'm seeing that necklace with like the high heart chakra you're referencing, of using that for the manifesting abilities, connecting to the heart.
There's the energies are immense during the month of August. And whilst the 8/8 is significant, he's showing that the portal is open both before and after for 2 weeks each side, I think.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. It was like a 10-day, 2-week situation.
Right.
And I'm also hearing, they just showed me the numbers and said, remember, this is, I call it the 44 year, because it's 2024. So 2 + 2 is 4, but he was showing like 888 as well. So you add the 2, and the 4, that's another 8. So you're getting an 888 portal. I'm seeing that one.
Yes.
Big, that's big manifesting. 8 is the number of, infinity and manifestations and
I
miracles.
was just getting that. He showed me it had the 8 and he spun it around to the side and he's just like, look, it's infinity sign.
Yep, that's what I was seeing. That's making my eyes water big time too.
Yeah, me too.
Powerful.
And yeah, he's expressing that the energy is infinite, potentially infinite. So he also says that he's part of the warrior class. I guess that's why he's holding a spear type object as well. And he's cautioning that there may be some significant conflict during the month of August.
With all that energy, that's no surprise.
Yes, it's acknowledging the warrior-like nature.
Yeah, because I'm hearing there's some people may not know what to do with it because it's going to be so powerful. They may redirect it in a way they don't want.
Yes. And he says there's a lot of anger and confusion on the planet. And we need to ground that energy as much as possible rather than letting it play out. But there may be things occurring, or more things occurring, I should say, of conflict.
I think this is where I'm hearing a lot of the courage stuff. So take courage, like hold strong and firm what you know to be true. The constant reminder of that, I feel like that keeps coming in because so much is going to be coming out the collective. Anchor in your courage, your lion heart to know what is right and what is true.
Yes. And he says as well that there's love and then there's fear, the opposite of love. And as much as possible, we need to try to look towards the love and try not to be fearful. Because fear can grow and feed on each other. And the antidote of fear is love.
I'm getting a lot of definitely like tapping into the Lyran energy through the month of August. They're encouraging people to do that because I'm seeing, I'm sure she doesn't mind, our good friend Holly, she has a guide named Dior who is a Lyran feline, and Dior's coming up pretty strong. She looks very cheetah-like.
Yeah, I see that.
And green eyes is what I'm seeing. And so Dior is really presenting this feels like divine feminine, divine masculine. Like we've got two representatives here of the Lyran gland that you can like symbolically, to tap into that energy for balance and harmony. They're serving as representatives for that.
Yes.
They both exude such a quiet confidence. That's the best way I know how to explain
They
it.
seem quite regal, don't they? They
Yes, very
very tall and proud and yeah, courageous
elegant.
and
Yep.
yes, but like you said, embodying masculine energy and feminine energy. I actually see them bowing like in reverence and the bow back. They're again thanking us for holding this space.
It's really great energy to tap into. I know that frequency is coming through to the people that are watching and listening because I'm feeling it run through me, and I can tell you are too, the way your descriptors are, because that's where we need to be vibrationally to kind of hold that energy of, yes, a lot is coming in, but like it feels so steady and it feels so like graceful, elegant, like as if nothing can shake them. Like I just kind of they have this presence of like, come what may, I'm holding strong. Like it just has such a great vibe to it.
Well, thank you very much for coming through this.
I'd like to ask them because I know what I've researched with the Lyran, uh, what would you call Lyran beings, Lyran system, that they are one of the most ancient beings that are kind of been around for so long, if we're looking at it in a linear sense. So I feel like they would have some of these answers that we were asking about for the Reiki questions that Sarah and I had off camera. We wanted to ask, and I think they'd be great ones to ask because I know they're ancient healers. They would know about all of this.
Yes, okay, I'll pull up the question.
I feel like Dior especially really wants to speak to
Yes,
this.
okay, we'll ask Dior. So, Reiki is an ancient healing modality that uses symbols. In the Diane Stein book, there are alternative non-Reiki symbols presented that are not traditionally part of Reiki. Could you tell us about them? Would you recommend any of those? She's smiling and looks like she's drawing.
Yeah.
Um,
I heard the phrase they are supportive elements. I want her to elaborate on that.
so it does seem like she's encouraging to use at least some of them. And she's drawing one that looks either like a triangle or like a diamond with like a squiggle coming down.
I know exactly what that one is. I looked at that last night. Creates almost like a pyramid, the way it
Yes.
three-dimensional.
It's so interesting because when you first mentioned about Lyrans being ancient, they gave me the image of a pyramid. So like it's not drawing like a pyramid type shape.
Yeah, and I get this that they were very much involved in the pyramids of Egypt.
Yes.
Of harnessing that energy. Absolutely.
So how can so this is one that you would recommend? And if so, how would you recommend a Reiki practitioner to use that?
Connected to the crown chakra somehow is what I'm hearing. Seeing.
That it both raises and grounds the energy at the same time.
They're showing me the famous Tesla quote about it's a 3-point. It's energy, frequency, and vibration. Once you get that right, that's how the universe operates, basically. And so I'm seeing that with the pyramid, that triangle there. It helps harness the energy, frequency, and the vibration, and helps them to blend.
Okay.
That's deep.
Well, thank you. That's great. Is there anything else you'd like to share about Reiki energy or around this topic?
I want to ask about this. I think there's one called the Zohar, because that one keeps coming into my mind.
Oh, yeah, what's that?
What is that about?
Zohar.
Yeah.
Um,
I forget you guys say Z instead of Z.
oh, yeah, Zed, yeah, sorry.
I was having a moment. I was like, I'm sorry, what? Z? It's like, is this a new letter?
Being British.
I love when we get the English British synchronicities or the new words, whichever we want to call them.
I'm not inventing a new letter.
We just get a new alphabet. Oh my God, Lori learns her ABCs while channeling the PG9.
They don't seem very enthusiastic about the Zohar. I'm not seeing much positive.
It's falling kind of flat.
Yeah.
Is the reason being we're not supposed to? Like, is it one that would steer away from?
Saying that it is not best understood by humanity at this time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I was hearing kind of that you can take it or leave it, but you need to understand what it does if you're going to take it, basically. More study is needed.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Dylan. I just heard more people are using or utilizing Reiki than they realize. They're doing it, even if you're not. There's a whole attunement process, but I'm hearing that universal life force energy is what Reiki is, and people are tapping into that more than they understand. It's not something to be afraid of. It's something to be used for the good of yourself and humanity. So they're encouraging people to explore Reiki a lot more, because it's heals on a multitude of topics and areas. And it's not just all about physical healing. So they're wanting that message to be put forward.
Yes. And then returning back to saying acknowledge that it's Reiki energy is pure love and it's nothing to be afraid of.
Yep. It's the same energy Jesus was tapping into and other ascended masters. It's all pulling from that universal light force source for your highest and best good.
And they said, and fun fact, Reiki energy is used in the universe for a lot more than healing, and we'll learn more about that eventually.
Yeah, just literally heard like bing, technology.
Yes, most definitely.
That's strong. I just had a huge hit on that.
Wonderful. So do the Pleiadian group of 9 want to tell any messages today?
I just love them. I felt like they just kind of were like, we are loving watching, observing all of this. We are loving bringing forth the guest speakers. That just sounds awful, but it's like they're enjoying holding that space of allowing, like they're grateful that we are opening this door basically for newer beings to come through. So yes, they anchor and funnel it. So they're kind of we're like the bridge between the bridge. So
Yes.
it's very fascinating of them. I feel like they're just like, no, we're very much enjoying allowing this space to be held to bring forth these other beings and entities that we're allowing through.
So there's many more coming, and they're showing me
Yeah.
like vastness of the universe, like how much there is.
Yeah. Yep. I just saw a very green looking multidimensional that was humanoid but green. That was a very cool image I just got. So
Did
I'm
it
not
have
sure
like
who that is.
tentacles or something?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
That
For next time.
felt very fun and warm. That felt so fun. That felt like a friend that I have known for a long time. I don't know. That was fast.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw like tentacles almost like an octopus, but green.
Yep.
So.
It was, yep. Aquatic-ish, but not in the water, not a fish. Like it
No.
was, and it had on clothes.
Yeah. And they're saying as well that there are so many entities, species, whatever you want to call it,
Mhm.
that the humans are not yet even aware of.
Mhm. Mhm. Yep.
And we look forward to sharing them with you.
Mhm. And I do see the koala waving.
Yes.
Hi, koala.
Okay, well, perhaps we'll finish there then for today.
Thank you, PG9.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Lyrans. I'm kind of calling them Leo and Dior. Is like that. That's why my brain
This
is
is like
going
an A name. I want to say
of
Ashtar, but that's
them.
not right. That's somebody else.
Well, Ashtar is somebody. If
It is
he
somebody.
comes through, listen up. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
he's big Pleiadian commander.
Maybe Asha, the male Lyran. Something like that.
That's
I
interesting.
don't know.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Thank you for listening to Into the Blue Channeling with Laurie and Sarah. Please do like and subscribe to receive about our upcoming episodes. For further information, including how to submit your own question for Pleiadians, please visit intothebluechanneling.com or find us on social media at Into the Blue Channeling. See you next time!